Hello. So I'm just out here to talk about some things regarding mental health and just lessons that I'm learning right now and things that kind of like mental health goals. Kindness is so important, and I'm learning that more and more. And something that I learned when I was going to therapy for a little bit was that it's really important to be kind to yourself, and that's something that I think we hear a lot, self-care and all that. But something that the therapist I was working with said to me was that being kind to the other person is being kind to yourself. And that really hit me because you just don't realize that, how you treat other people can be a reflection of how you treat yourself. But also, sometimes you allow yourself to treat other people worse than you would treat yourself. So just remembering that being kind to the other person is being kind to yourself is important, because if you treat other people with disrespect and inconsideration, that also takes a toll on you. I can be passive aggressive or just straight up aggressive and combative, so just trying to give people grace, to a certain point, and just remember that it matters how I treat everybody. Ooh. Envisioning how someone that I admire would react when I'm trying to navigate how to respond to situations that arise, especially ones that I don't know how to deal with and would consider negative or difficult to get through. So I read in this book that my mom gave me because I often complain to her about social difficulties, and it's called Dealing with People You Can't Stand. And there was a chapter on, imagine one of your role models or just somebody who you feel like is very graceful and handles life well. So I always appreciate people who handle life lightheartedly, who treat people well, are overall respectful, and you just can't really get them down. They don't let you get them down. So those are the kind of people that I admire. Everybody has their downfalls, so it's hard to choose somebody. So I chose Alicia Keys because I just feel like, to me, she represents gracefulness, femininity, and also just someone who is very embodied and expressive and humble. So I chose her when I was reading this book. And imagine how you think that they would handle whatever you're struggling with. So that's been something that I've been trying to keep in mind. I actually just remembered that today. I had forgotten it. I thought that was helpful, and I told my mom that, and she was like, yep, she was like, I've been saying that for years. What would Jesus do? But to me, yes, Jesus, but also someone who's more human. I know Jesus is supposed to represent humanity, but still. Anyway, the next one is take the time you need, or take the time I need. There's people coming. Well, okay, this applies to so many things. Even just at work. I'm a server. So, but just in any workplace situation, or in life. Take the time you need. Like, if you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Like, let people know what your needs are so that you're not uncomfortable and not saying anything about it. Do what you need to do. If you need time and space, take that. Eliminate gossip. And this one, I've been trying to do this, and I've gotten better at this already, so I know that I can eventually get to where I want to be with eliminating gossip, which is 100% not speaking badly about people, and a step farther, not thinking badly about people. We all know about karma and, the idea that everything you put out comes back to you threefold. So that's what I remind myself, because I would not want people speaking badly about me, even though I know people do and I don't care. I just don't want to do that anymore, because I've gotten in trouble with it already so many times that I should have learned my lesson already. And I just admire people a lot who support everyone and choose to see the best in people, and there's just really no point to it. Spend time with people who love and respect you. I trust that I'll make friends and be able to be around people who love and respect me in the future, but I was just in a relationship in which I was not loved and respected, and I knew it. It's hard to tell sometimes, but I knew. And so in the future, I would like to not give people the chance to disrespect me, because nobody needs that. Spend time with people who love and respect you, support you, speak life to you, and don't tear you down. Valuing physical health. Now, my diet is always something that can be improved, because I tend to lean on food as a source of comfort. However, getting outside more is a main priority. The sun makes me feel so much better, just going on a walk. And just building physical strength, because it makes me feel empowered. And so that's what I've been trying to focus on. Sitting inside is not the way. Eliminate substances, which I have been doing. There was a time from about 19 to 21, 22 when I was going through, even before that, I had smoked weed for a while before that, but then when I was 19 to 22, I was using alcohol in an unhealthy way. I don't have an addictive tendency, so it wasn't addiction, but it was misuse and overuse. And so for the past, I would say, year and a half, I've been not using substances a lot, and it feels really good to restore that brain chemistry and just, not keep disrupting my emotional cycles. A lot of times also, that's what would keep me going back to partners who weren't good for me or who I was trying to let go of. So that's another reason. And also, going along with that, a lot of people who use substances aren't healthy, obviously. And that's nuanced, because, there are great people with substance abuse disorders, but for the most part, I want to align with people who are healthy right now. And so, yeah, those are my mental health goals right now, and let me know if any of those resonate with you. and I would love to align with people who I can talk about stuff like this with. I don't know. I just have sort of cognitive distortions when it comes to interacting socially. I feel like people don't want to hear what I have to say. Or it's just like people mostly want to share their information, which I'm okay with because I love hearing information from people as long as it's useful and relevant to my life. But anyway, I do want to make friends and be able to improve my conversational skills, so. Alright, I'm gonna stop because people are passing, and yeah, thanks for watching.